Oh, here's another game I had on my to-do list. I'm kind of an anime fan. I probably not able to show that through far so far with anything on my channel. But this is like a game that's kind of been on my radar for being like bizarre and whatever. And I apparently really like visual novels too. I like the Phoenix Wright series a lot. Undertale had a lot of visual novel-esque ones, and it did have the rail shooter and a more moral compass system. But I liked also Karawada Shoji or whatever it was called, the disabled girl visual novel. That one's really good too. I streamed that one on Twitch quite a bit. I haven't done a let's play of that. I don't think I do a let's play of that. That's more just reading things off, and there are some like little naughty bits in that that I don't know if YouTube would be okay with any of that. I would have to censor that. And let's be honest, I don't like editing anything. So maybe if I start taking this more seriously, we might do that. But let's just have some fun, start the game. This one will probably be a bit more straightforward. I won't have to do so much over-the-top acting and looking at stuff. I don't know what things this is going to make me do other than read, so let's start fucking reading. I really wish I could do it in Japanese, but my Japanese... Does the Japanese have subtitles? I'm going to do it in English. I'm lazy. English for sure. Logic. Action tips. Even though I'm a smarty pants, I think I'm going to keep it on the default. We'll play the game how it was originally intended to be. So. Hi, Creepy Bear. I'll have to, rebalance out the sounds and stuff like this out later, but we'll do it later. It's gonna take a few seconds. You might have saw a dip there, but it looks like the sound is so low on that I can at least increase that, double that. So give that a little bit more extra effort. So let's see how that goes. Well, he's fucking dead. Magic. How did that even work? Like, how is he this super clean skeleton, whatever? Hi, silly bear. Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa. Massive high school tower over all the other buildings in the babbling urban area. Da da da. We have to hit that. It's like the school is standing at the center of the entire world. Hope Peak Academy. That's an oddly named thing for such a bizarre game that we're going to be playing. It brings in top students in every field imaginable. Government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you're set for the rest of your life. I would have liked that. My life isn't quite so set in stone. With hundreds of years of traditions, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce I wonder if that's not so much the schools, but it's the students going to it are just so good that they... the building it was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope Peak a pretty fitting name. Little on the nose. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. So it's not so much reading the best as just kind of siphoning the best stuff of other schools. No audience students can enroll here. because that would be bad. The only way in is if you scout by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the Ultimate School fills with a lot of Ultimate students. Was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Hi, Makoto Naegi. I'm kind of wondering if I should have said this in Japanese. I just think if we did in Japanese, we would not understand any of this, and I'm sometimes lazy at reading subtitles. I have like a huge Crunchyroll like queue, and I haven't touched most of it because I'm like bored most days and don't have the energy for subtitles. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopeless average high school student, which is why I'm going to the very best school ever. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I hope you're average on the inside, because if your innards are weird, then it's not usually good. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, or personalities. I'm just like that guy from Idiocracy, middle of the curve everywhere. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I do, but we're not gonna get into that. But I'm not like a physical mutant or whatever. Does this place have mutants? That'd be awesome. Like if you ask me what my favorite song was, or what my favorite movie or TV show is, they all just be whatever's most popular at the particular moment. You like mainstream trash. What are those people called that like the big three? There's a special name. I can't remember what it is. I don't remember insulting really well. I'm sorry. Among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't even say I'm everyday hero type. Yeah, because like average Joes aren't the like hero types. In, like every story ever. Like the average Joe has been probably the protagonist of hero like manga and anime more than not. I'm just saying who I am. Anyways, I figured it out. Always good to introduce myself right off the bat. But you know, if you have any kind of strong points, so speak up. So I can. I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. That's good. Being gung-ho is strong. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still. Standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope High Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I would, if someone like me could survive in a place like, it's gotten this overwhelming, presence. Like, it's trying to swallow me whole. Swallow. I know there's a death game in this soon, so we'll see, kid, we'll see. But don't get too far ahead of us. But it's no wonder I feel this way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the presentation did last night, or the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Oh, that's a shit I need to know. Hope Kenny only invites the students who are the top elite in their field. Name anonymous. Oh, I thought for a second this one. Keep coming. Apparently my friend kind of knows them. I guess everything is state of the art. That was like 7 minutes later. This is the ultimate prep session. Yeah, ultimate baseball pro. Right? I'm jealous of winners. Something I can't read. It's blocked. Anyone can't. It's such a popular topic. There's threads online discussing or line discreet to or dedicated. Figured it out by context to talking about school attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of these threads because that's what no one other made. And I saw was talking about an ultimate student who were able beyond their average high school. A musical singing group of a bunch of cute anime girls, because that hasn't been done at all. I'm sorry, I don't know why I find that so hilarious, but I do. For example, one upcoming student is an ultimate pop sensation, because why not? It's the, like, purple-haired girl. Next. Guess she's a high school student who also leads singing for a pops group all across the area. Why would they be like this, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure pop singing is difficult, but when you're thinking like academic achievements for this most elite one, you don't think like pop singing. Unless they're like writing the music too. Like, being the lead singer, like, unless she's writing it like Queen did or something like that, then I don't see the reason. I guess she's the lead singer of the group. The lead group team is all over there. Yeah, they're pretty big. Oh, Yaku! You say baseball in Japanese? I don't. There's also an ultimate baseball star. I can see this a little bit more. I think the sports goes further. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro team already has their eye on him. Little sparks there. And the crazy girl. And there's the ultimate fashionista. I know this bitch is crazy, so let's get that one out of the way. She's been on the cover of a ton of famous magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Shell and pedantic. Oh, this is like Yakuza. And then we mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. Why would a school go after the ultimate bike gang leader? That feels bad. The scary thing is he is a de facto leader of every bike gang in Japan. Bike gangs everywhere love this guy. Ooh la la. Boy love. And on top of that, there's an ultimate martial arts. It's probably the one girl that looks like a guy. An ultimate fanfic creator. Well, I guess, guys, write your fanfics and get into the ultimate high school in Japan, because, you know, keep on hoping. An ultimate gambler, well, that's actually a thing. You do like Texas Hold'em and stuff. That's more probability. An ultimate swim pro, an ultimate programmer, that's me. An ultimate clairvoyance, because that's a thing, and so on. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the first, or it was the country's fittest, toughest, top to bottom. Well, you got some really weird. If you're running this school, you got some really weird criteria for this. You're just like, anybody that's the top in anything, you make the top cake, you're in. You're the top sweeper, you're in. Hey, if you're the top, like, yo-yo guy, you're in. I felt a little tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of the lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there was a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all these ultimate students, I have only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. Me! And then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere else? Could they be just average like me without any talents? Or could they have secret talents that I don't know of? That thought was kind of encouraging, because you're not totally screwed. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality. Okay, if you say I don't have much in the way of personality, I mean, I guess you're kind of saying you're not confident, and that's okay. Okay, being not confident, you kind of have to work on that. That's fine. But that's like not lacking personality. Like, not lacking personality is like either saying you're a robot or you just don't give a damn. Which I guess you can do, but whatever. So, getting off topic, as I always do. But beyond that, there's a bigger issue. How did we get such an unbelievably average student like me get picked for the upcoming Ultimate High School? We already got picked? What? I guess the reason is I just have to take one glance of the acceptance letter they sent me and see why. That helped. You recently held a lottery and won the ordinary students intended. What is it? Intended. The results of you were selected and you were invited to join in us, the Ultimate Schooling. See? Including an orientation guild at Hope Peaks Academy. So we're ultimate luck. Luck stat all the way. They spelled it out plain as day. I got in by pure luck. Well, pure luck is still good. Honestly, I prefer... would have been better off just declining their offer. No, you gotta go for it. You gotta show you're better. After hearing how graduating was a guaranteed success later in life, I couldn't say no. Well, at least you're not dumb, kid. At least you're not dumb. Hopefully I don't hate this guy like I hate ECO from I Don't Want to Joke. I hate that guy so much. And that he's dumb. And by hate, I mean I kind of understand. But then, actually standing in front of the school, I started to feel lost. Like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve because I'm a male protagonist and I always lose my nerve. But still, I can't stand in front of here, the gate forever. Freeze in place and murmur to myself and look down at the examined lantern and punch in my hand. It says there's a meeting the upcoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. It's 7. The meeting still isn't for a while. I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do that. I gather up my determination and try to act like I've done this a million times before. I took my step forward towards the main gate. This is where I was supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. I was kind of really close at the time. There's an elegant clock over the corner. It says it's 7:10. Meeting doesn't start until 8, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Makes sense that no one would be here yet. I would be there if I was... I think doing the raspy voice has lowered me like 2 octaves. No, that would be way low. An octave? I don't know. I'm not a music guy, so... But it's definitely lowered my voice, but I wonder... I was so wound up that I got here way too early. And there's plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around and wait is not exactly... Hey, Ethereal. I should take a look around the school, maybe help calm my nerves. I'm a student here now, so I shouldn't be any problem with me looking around here. It's helped me kill some time. Oh. Foreshadowing. If nothing else, trying to play it cool, take my first step into the Academy Hall. Oh, I really want to hit a save point after all this. What is it called? I can't remember. All the first stuff. Epilogue? I don't know. Introductions. Whatever. Come up with a word in the chat. I'll clear it easy for you. That's all my first step forwards from a new life. At least, that's what I was hoping for. Spiral. What the? That's my line. But for an instant, I took my step forward. My view became warped, twisted. But was like some kind of delusion, melts away, mixed together in something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, and then spinning again. For a moment, everything went black. And that's how it all began. How life as I knew it came to an end. At this point, I should have realized the reason I was brought into Hope Peak Academy wasn't because I was ultimately good luck. It was so I could Experience ultimate despair. Welcome to Echo. Oh, prologue! Thank you, game! Yeah, we're saving our data. Slot 1. Why do we have like 17 slots for this? We're gonna call it here. That was long, so close that down.